Hello friends, today our topic is monkey testing and gorilla testing. Let me first explain about monkey testing. So it is a type of software testing where the system is tested with the help of randomly generated and independent input and test cases. It is also known as random testing. So when the application is received from the development team, QA engineer generally test the application with independent input to the application and a random test case. So they generally don't take test cases from already prepared like suits from regression, sanity, or any other suits. They randomly test the application with random input and test the behavior of the application based on that particular input values and test cases. So it is known as random testing or monkey testing. Next is gorilla testing. It is a type of software testing technique that repeatedly applies input on a module to ensure whether it is perfectly fine or not. So gorilla testing states that a module is picked by a QA engineer and it is heavily tested with particular input to validate whether it is working fine. Uh, Generally, the perspective of QA engineer is to break the particular functionality with this input, and we generally validate the reliability and the scalability of the function of the application in that particular testing types. The main objective of this testing is to figure out a module from an application and test that module heavily with different input data and find any fault in their implementation. So as we already discussed, as a QA engineer, we generally figure out a particular module from an application and we test with randomly generated input values for that particular module to validate whether it is working perfectly fine or not. So this is known as gorilla testing.